Barcelona's long-term plan to replace Robert Lewandowski has been blindsided. Benjamin Sesko has completed a high-profile move to Manchester United, a signing that rewrites a transfer script once imagined in Camp Nou boardrooms. What looked like a carefully plotted succession, Deco quietly earmarking a young, powerful striker to inherit Lewandowski's mantle, instead turned into a sprint for signatures, pockets and timing, with United moving first and fast. For Barcelona, the loss of a long-term target is not just about one player. It exposes the club's rebuilding limits, forces a rethink in recruitment philosophy, and accelerates decisions that were meant to be made over years into months. Sesko's rapid rise explained why he was on every big club wish list, a blend of height, technical confidence and an eye for goal that made him one of Europe's most promising young forwards. He scored prolifically for RB Leipzig and caught the attention of sporting directors who were planning for a post-Lewandowski world. Deco reportedly viewed him as an ideal successor, the sort of striker who, with time, could slot into a central role without demanding immediate parity with one of Europe's elite finishers. But football planning is a chess game with a ticking clock. Lewandowski's contract situation and Barcelona's own financial constraints meant the club couldn't simply buy now and keep Sesko warming the bench for 2 seasons. That mismatch between long-term vision and short-term fiscal reality left an opening that Manchester United exploited. Manchester United's approach was decisive and bold. They moved to close a deal worth in the region of the high tens of millions, securing Sesko on a multi-year contract that signals serious intent from Old Trafford. The transfer figures reported a package that could reach the region of around Euros 85 million, or the equivalent in pounds when add-ons are included, underline how much United value immediate impact plus future upside, and why clubs with stronger balance sheets can leapfrog patient suitors. United's recruitment strategy this window has the feel of rapid assembly, a group of attackers added to change the dynamics of their front line, and Sesko's profile fits a modern forward who can both finish and participate in build-up. The move also reshuffles market narratives. What was long-term planning for Barca has now become an immediate tactical asset for United, who will look to integrate Sesko into systems that reward his physicality and movement. So where does this leave Barcelona? Struck by necessity, the club must choose between accelerating an alternative plan or doubling down on versatility, searching for forwards who are less one-dimensional than a classic number 9, or bringing in younger, cheaper prospects to develop under pressure. Deco's stated preference for adaptable players will steer the search toward attackers who can play across the front line and absorb the transition from Lewandowski without a direct like-for-like replacement. Financial prudence will force creativity, scouting under the radar markets, negotiating swap deals, or promoting from within. There's also a tactical angle. A coach willing to shift to a system less reliant on a single focal striker will find this moment an opportunity rather than a crisis. Betting on tactical evolution might be Barcelona's smartest short-term play. For Manchester United, the addition of Sesko is a statement of ambition and a bet on acceleration. A young, high-ceiling striker who can be moulded into the club's identity and who also offers resale value if things don't fully align. For football fans, it's a reminder that transfer windows are as much about timing and economic muscle as they are about scouting and vision. A player who was once a target became a rival because one club could pay now and another couldn't wait. Expect Barca to be active in the coming weeks, but also expect new narratives, tactical tweaks at Camp Nou, renewed scrutiny of recruitment strategy, and a European landscape subtly altered by one signature. If you want a deeper breakdown of potential replacements Barcelona could pursue and how Sesko will fit into United's attacking patterns, tell me which angle you want next. Tactical fit, financial analysis, or player-by-player scouting, and I'll build it out. Oh,